So getting a bit more challenging now. So a lot of things, really sense of feeling of walking between the worlds, the veil well and truly shifted and dissolved in this adventure in humanness. And getting a lot of visions and getting a lot of, I feel the presence, I feel the loving presence, I can't really feel my body too much, not too much. And I came on to say something specifically. And I said to my daughter earlier about staying in presence. Because you don't suffer in the moment unless you're choosing to. But you suffer if you choose to live in fear or the lens of the past. I just had a vision. I went through a tunnel and then I was in some kind of classroom, but it wasn't a classroom. It was just a lovely space. There was sun shining in through the window. I looked out, looked like vegetation, some kind of island or some kind of tropical place. See the sea on the horizon. And then I looked out the window. I was like bending down and helping Charles, and I had a sense of this, these were communities and these were just set up and all new things. And then as I looked out the window, I had a sense there was this rolling orange. I couldn't tell if it was fire, signifying fire, or some kind of orange flash. And a sense of destruction being created through this flash, through this either solar flash or fire or war, nuclear bomb or something such like. I had more of a sense it was a flash. And, I direct my visions. I direct, like manifestations and stuff, but I'm getting to the point of letting go and surrendering that and allowing where my where my consciousness wants to be guided. And a lot of different things coming through. So that came with a sense of afterwards thinking about going underground and having to maybe live underground for a period of time. That's the sense I got. So I just put down what comes through because it's all useful. And the more and the deeper and the more we suffer, perceived suffering physically, the more we are able to journey more deeply within the sacred chamber of the heart and come close and call on divine inspiration, to call on God, to call on truth, to call on love, to escape the humanness, to escape the suffering, to escape the darkness, to escape the pain, not to escape, to come home, to go home, back to where we were always originally from, the one true source. And the message is always meet in the garden with the lamb. The message is always meet in the garden with the lamb. Did you think I was just talking to you all of a sudden?
I don't.
And sit in the quiet. the Christ. Believe in everything that we've been told against. But truly, this world is an inversion of God's truth. I see it so clearly now, and we all will very, very soon. God is saying, come home now. Listen to this instrument's voice. Come home. See the garden. See the garden now. Drop the scales from the eyes. Come home. Because the garden was always here, yet you did not see it. As you lived in the darkness that man has cultivated in his heart for eons, led by cruel masters from the cruelest. Now is the change of the ages. Now is the revealing. Now is the return of Christ. Now is the coming home. Now is horror, now is beauty. Return now, children, back to the sacred chamber of the heart. Meet him there with the Lamb. Raise the sun in the middle house to the true corona, the true crowning of the sun. And hold your hand out to the Christ and the infinite creator, that which is within you. And the light of the world that had been dampened so, but that now shines bright and extinguishes any darkness in its path. The Lord decrees and declares Christ's kingdom on earth reigns, and the children must build the kingdom, prepare the kingdom for the return of the Christ. This is the final trumpet. Return home now. Return home now. That's it. That's it. Return home now. Return home now. I would listen. I would listen. I would listen. I would listen. Beauty and horror, no feeling is final. No feeling is final. Make it an adventure in the garden, not a manufactured nightmare in the metaverse. God bless. God bless. God bless.